Hi, my name is Jessica Rackling, and today I'm going to talk to you about the inclusion of special needs students and also how general education teachers are not properly prepared to accommodate these students. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, in 2015 through 16, the number of students ages 3 through 21 receiving special education services was 6.7 million, or 13% of all public school students. Among students receiving special education services, 34% have specific learning disabilities. As you can see, this is many students that are dealing with a specific form of a learning disability. Are our teachers prepared to educate these students, and are they being equally included in general education classrooms? While observing in a special education classroom, I noticed firsthand how students with disabilities are really handled in the school system. Each student has different goals as well as different cognitive levels. These students are based on their needs. They're taught on their needs. Most students do get to interact with their typical peers in specials such as music, art, and PE. They are also accompanied by an aide when they go to their specials. I learned that most general education teachers do not know much about accommodating these students with special needs. I feel this is an issue, especially if the school does not have funding for extra aides to help these students during the inclusion time. If there is no help for the students, then they miss out on that opportunity with their typical peers. There are also cases in which the student has a certain disabilities but is fully included in the general education classroom. Teachers need to know how to properly handle and accommodate these students no matter their diagnosis. General education teachers only take a couple of special education courses. Therefore, a lot of valuable information and tactics they did not learn. This is not only stressful for the teacher, but it hinders the student as well. Spring mentioned in the text the equal opportunity of education for individuals with disabilities. He talked about the IDEA showed the importance of including children with disabilities in a regular classroom. He also talked about how challenging it would be for these teachers with their lack of training. In my experience, I noticed teachers still are not trained for these students and they don't want the extra work. Still to this day, students are being segregated and they are not getting the proper education due to their disability. It should be required for all teachers to take classes and be fully prepared to accommodate special needs students. We should not be making these students suffer and fall behind just because they need a little bit more help than their typical peers. Everyone deserves a fair and equal chance at an education, no matter the situation.